Good morning. My name is Emily Frost. I am the Chief Financial Officer of Continental Medical. The economy in Iraq is controlled by the government. They make every decision when it comes to anything to do with the economy, the business that arise in Iraq. 90% of the revenue and 80% of the exports in Iraq is from oil. The unemployment rate is 8% and the inflation rate is 0.4%. The industrial production growth rate in 2016 was 7%. 25% of the population living in Iraq currently is below the poverty level. Iraq diners per US dollar was $1,179.30. That information is from Iraq Economy Culturegrams and Iraq Economy and Trade from Global Road Warrior. The GDP in billions in 2016 were 596.7. The GDP official exchange rate in 2015 was $156.3 billion. The real growth rate in 2016 was 10.3%. The GDP per capita was $16,500 in 2016. The 2016 national gross savings was 10.8%. Economy in Iraq does struggle because the government controls it. So if anybody decides to start a business in Iraq, they have to go through the government and make sure that they follow all the government regulations. Medical practices in Iraq. This is why we chose to expand to Iraq. Currently in Iraq, there are roughly 5 physicians per 10,000 residents. There are only 65 private hospitals in Iraq. Public hospitals has a shortage of medicine, physicians, equipment, and supplies. Private hospitals do not have emergency rooms for anybody. In every city, there is at least one hospital in Iraq. If a person has an emergency, they have to either get a medvac or they have to wait and call their normal physician to be able to be seen to be treated. That is from Iraq Health Culturegrams and Iraq Healthcare System Global Road Warrior. The most thing that Iraq people struggle with is being able to get the correct medicine and the correct care that is needed. With Continental Medical, we are able to go in, treat the patient, whether they are high class, low class, or in the middle, and be able to treat them with the proper care and supplies so they're not having to have so much medvacs take residents out of the state to be able to treat them properly. Since government does have control over the economy, our business will have to deteriorate a little bit, but once we get everybody in our system, we can flow properly as needed and get the patients the care that they need, because as of right now, the main thing they struggle with is not being able to have an emergency room for patients to go. And now I will pass this along to Charmaine. She is our Chief Human Resources Officer. Thank you.